have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at... So the SMU Mustangs offense will go on the attack first. Let's see if they pound away with Tremeco Green, a freshman prospect from Texas. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Green.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Cooper. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. K.J. Jackson, what a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Running inside, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... and he scores! Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only... always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got the first down. Still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the air, it's Jennings. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing his...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think... Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have bounce. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat, and it's a sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Got the quick completion. Hard-hitting tackle.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Under fire. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Just keeps swinging it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to punch it in. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The handoff as they run the counter play here. How about that elusiveness? Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Mustangs! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
What an unbelievable play on offense, and I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes it past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. By the chains now on 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 30. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Smith. Turning it on. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Watkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Running inside, it's Smith. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Might as well give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Makes the grab. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Get a hat trick of touchdowns as a Razorback running back, and they start bringing up names like Alex Collins and Madre Hill and Darren McFadden.
How unbelievable is that? Just to be mentioned with those kind of names, that shows you what kind of day this young man's having. Running the football with authority. Arkansas fans, I can promise you, are proud of this young man.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Dropping back, it's Jennings. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Great awareness that time by the safety.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Offense in an empty set. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Bakes the grab on the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Razorbacks are facing third and inches. Jackson gonna throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. He goes right back to the air. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left. Complete downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Wolverines looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. And now over to your game in Fayetteville. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Smith. Here's a little room there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking for space. It's Russell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Russell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. It'll be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know when it's too much. The roughing the passer penalty gives them a first down. They'll try to power it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. There he goes. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
2-14 close. 2-14 close. Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. And down he goes as defense bringing the heat. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull.
A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And the Mustangs respond.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that 1st half. Whatever adjustments they made in the 2nd half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's 2 options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. The run inside. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wants to fire on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
The offense changing the play. Jackson going to throw it. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Green. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Finds a spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. And we'll get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
What a way to pick up the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position.
Defensively, the clock late in the game when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Are you surprised? Right, I'm going for my main guy. That's my dude out wide that
intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Razorbacks enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Gonna run it. It's Russell. And some room to work. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in a hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Taking it the other way. All the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. To the air, it's Hill. He's taking the deep shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario.